Hello students, welcome to this class on one-word substitutes. This topic is there in your 10th class syllabus. First of all, let us try to understand what is a one-word substitute. See, when we use certain words, we don't use a phrase or a sentence, and in place of or instead of a phrase or a sentence, we can use a single word. This is what is called a one-word substitute. Now, let us discuss some of the one-word substitutes given in your 10th class textbook. Shall we start? Yes. First one, fatalist. Fatalist. Who is a fatalist? One who believes in fate or destiny. One who believes in fate or destiny is called a fatalist. So instead of saying one who believes in fate or destiny, we can use the word fatalist. So that is the thing. So if you look at this word fate or destiny, you immediately remember the word fatalist. So you should identify this keyword, that is fate or destiny, in order to identify the word fatalist, right? Centenary, centenarian actually, centenarian. Who is a centenarian? Cent means, as you know, 100 or 100. So centenarian. Who is called a centenarian? A person who is above 100 years of age or who has crossed the age of 100 years. So he is called a centenarian. So centenarian means a person who is above 100 years of age or who has crossed 100 years of age. So this is what you have to understand. Next one, omnipresent. Omni means everywhere. Everywhere. Omni means everywhere. Look at this word. Omni means everywhere. Okay, right. Omnipresent. Omnipresent means one who is present everywhere. One who is present everywhere. So that means God or the Almighty. So God is believed to be present everywhere, or the Almighty is believed to be present everywhere. That's why omnipresent means one who is present everywhere. That is nothing but God. Next, mercenary. Mercenary. Mercenary means a person who can do anything for money. That means a person whose motto is just to earn money. Okay, he is called a mercenary. So if you look at the word money, you should immediately remember the word mercenary. So that is what you have to understand. Next, misogynist. Misogynist. Who is called a misogynist? One who hates women. One who hates women or a hater of women. Okay. One who hates women or a hater of women. So a hater of women, if you remember this phrase, you should remember misogynist. Another word is misogamist. Misogamist. Who is called a misogamist? One who hates marriage. Okay, one who hates marriage, or you can simply remember it as a hater of marriage. A hater of marriage. So if you look at this phrase, a hater of marriage, you should immediately remember the word misogamist. You should identify it. Next one is monogamy. Mono means, as all of you know, single or one. So monogamy. So a practice of having one wife or one husband. A practice of having only one wife or husband. This practice is called, this kind of practice is called monogamy. Next, bigamy. Bigamy. Bi means, as you know, two. So what is this bigamy? It's nothing but a practice of having two wives or husbands. A practice of having two wives or husbands. This is what is called bigamy. So this is what you have to understand. Next one is polygamy. Polygamy. What is the meaning of this word? Polygamy, a practice of having A practice of having many wives or husbands. A practice of having many wives or husbands. Okay. So kings in olden days, they used to have this practice. So they used to marry many wives. Okay. This practice is called polygamy. Now, let us go to the next one. Autobiography. Auto means self. Autobiography. What is the meaning of autobiography? A life history written by oneself. For example, many people wrote their life histories. Those stories are called, self stories are called autobiographies. Okay. So, for example, Gandhiji, he wrote his self history. That means the life history of himself. That is nothing but his autobiography. My Experiments with the Truth. That is the title of that book, Autobiography. That means a life history written by oneself, not by others. Biography. Okay. This is a different one. Bio means life. So biography means a life history of a person written by others. Life history of a person written by others. You should remember it. Written by others, not by himself or herself. Next, honorary. What is the meaning of honorary here? A position for no salary. A position for no salary. Okay. For example, some people, they don't get a regular salary, but they are selected for a post, but they are paid only some little amount as an honorarium. So that kind of position for no salary, for no regular payment of salary, that is known as honorary. Okay. So a position for no salary. For example, yes, next one, ambiguous. What is the meaning of ambiguous? Ambiguous means a sentence whose meaning is unclear. That means a sentence without any particular meaning. That is what is called ambiguous. Next one, immutable. What is the meaning of immutable? Immutable means that which can be imitated. That means something that can be imitated. That is what is called immutable. Suppose somebody sings a song. If you can imitate it, that song is immutable. Okay, that is what is called something which can be imitated. That is called immutable. Next one, inimitable. So quite opposite of the 14th one is the 15th one. Okay, inimitable. Inimitable means that which cannot be imitated. That means some voices, they cannot be imitated. That's why they are called inimitables. Okay, inimitable voices. Okay, imitable, opposite, inimitable. Inimitable means that which cannot be imitated. Next one, theist. Theist. Okay. Theo means here, theos means here, religion or God. Okay. One who believes in God. Theist means a person who believes in God. Some people believe in God. Okay. They are called theists. Or you can simply call such a person a believer in God. A believer in God. So theist means one who believes in God or a believer in God. Next one. Atheist. So this is the opposite of theist. So atheist means one who does not believe in God. Okay. Some people don't believe in God. They are called atheists. Or you can also call such a person a disbeliever in God. One who believes in God is a theist. One who does not believe in God or one who is a disbeliever in God is called atheist. Okay, right. And the 18th one, this is a different one, agnostic. Agnostic. So who is called an agnostic? One who is not sure about the existence of God, or a person who does not know whether God exists. So if you ask somebody whether God is present, if that person says yes, God is present, I believe in God, he is called a theist. Some people say no, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the presence of God. He is called an atheist. But some people, they cannot decide, or they are not sure whether God exists or not. So such people are called agnostics. So for example, if you ask a person whether he believes in God, are you a believer in God? If you ask a person, If he says, no, I don't know whether God exists or not, I'm not sure about the presence of God. If that person says like that, he is called an agnostic. Okay? Theist, believer in God. Atheist, disbeliever in God. Agnostic, that means a person who is not sure about the presence of God or who does not believe in the presence of God. Okay, this is the way we have to understand these three words. And then spendthrift. Spendthrift. Who is called a spendthrift? One who spends too much. That means a person who spends money or anything lavishly without any control. Okay, such person is called spendthrift. That means one who spends too much of anything. Okay, right. Teetotaler. Teetotaler. Who is called a teetotaler? One who does not take alcohol. That means some people, they don't take or they don't have alcoholic drinks. Such people are called teetotalers. So teetotaler means one who does not take alcohol or one who abstains from taking alcohol. Okay. Next, corrigible. Corrigible. Corrigible means a person or thing that can be corrected. A person or thing that can be corrected. So some people can be corrected, or certain things can be corrected. Such things or such persons, they are said to be corrigible. And some things or some persons, they cannot be corrected. So they are called incorrigible. Incorrigible. So corrigible, something that is subject for correction and subject to correction, and incorrigible, a person or thing that cannot be corrected. So these two are opposite words, corrigible and incorrigible. Like this, you can understand how to substitute a phrase or a sentence with a single word. This is nothing but a one word substitute. So students, you just try to understand all these 22 one word substitutes which are present in your textbook, 10th class textbook. And in the next class, in the next video, I am going to discuss some more one word substitutes. Until then, stay at home and stay safe. Have a nice time. Thank you.